Like, they told us that erections were just about taking a shortcut, right? There's an easy fix, but here's the truth. Erectile dysfunction isn't the real problem, beloved. It's really like a warning sign, right? It's like an alarm bell, right? ED is usually the first sign of a serious issue. So whether that's, a blood vessel disease or some type of imbalance, whether it's, an endothelial cell dysfunction situation, meaning that the lining of your blood vessels is damaged, it could be a cry from help from your body, beloved. It's not something that you should just cover up by taking a fucking pill. I'm going to tell you exactly why that's important. Because anyone with hypertension or diabetes has blood vessel disease, right? So imagine pumping more water through rusted, leaky pipes. You get a temporary result, but the pipe underneath is still falling apart, beloveds. And then the water gets to you, it still has rust in it. Now, blood clots, right? And heart rest. Let's talk about it. So there have been studies that have found that men with damaged blood vessels, Viagra makes the platelet sticky, leading to a higher blood clot risk, right? So what the fuck does that mean in plain English, right? It means if your pipes are cracked, beloveds, and you make that blood stickier, right? More thicker, right? You're asking for a clog, and that can eventually lead to a heart attack or a stroke. Now, to play devil's advocate, beloveds, because I'm fair and final, right? Let's talk about the do's and don'ts, right? So what does Viagra and Cialis do, right? So they are PDE5 inhibitors, right? So they block that enzyme that breaks down CGMP, right? So that smooth muscle in the penis stays relaxed a little bit longer, right? Relaxed muscles equals arteries open a little bit more, blood fills, the veins pinch off, and your erection holds firm, right? But understand this, they do nothing without arousal. So you still need nitric oxide released from the nerves or your endothelial cells, right? So no spark, no signal, no rise, pill or not, beloveds. But let's get back to the other side. What they don't do, they don't fix the pipes, beloved. So you have endothelial cell damage, you got to fix that, beloveds. They don't raise testosterone or repair nerve injury, right? They don't cure sleep apnea or hypertension or insulin resistance, right? These are the real thieves of your morning wood, right? That's stopping you from putting your girl eye out in the morning. So let's think about it like this. Replace context, attraction, or foreplay, right? Like, think about it from that standpoint. When you're trying to get in the mood, when you in that zone and you're trying to, turn yourself on, turn your lady on or whatever, Viagra Cialis don't do that, beloveds, right? Like, they facilitate flow, right? So they manufacture, flow, so to speak, but that chemistry, that oxytocin, like that bonding hormone, that's something that they just don't do, right? And they damn sure don't cure a porn-trained mind, right? Performance anxiety or relationship stress, right? So these pills amplify a pathway, right? But they don't create one, right? So if the tissue is compromised, you're spotlighting a broken stage, beloved. If a pill is the only bridge between you and performance, you're not winning, beloveds. You're losing. You're stalling, right? It feels like a fix because blood flow shows up on command. But that's an illusion, beloveds. Pipeline that matters, endothelial cells, right? Like nerves, hormones, breath work, right? That hasn't been audited, right? So you get tonight, right? And you lose the message your body tried to send you, right? What most men don't know is that ED is the first knock from cardiovascular trouble. So smaller arteries in the penis stop working before the big highway to your heart does, right? So when you silence that knock with a blue pill, beloveds, with Viagra and Cialis, you don't fix anything. You just turn the music up on a smoke alarm, right?